So I'm back with part five of my schizophrenia real life superpowers series. In this one, I decided I'm probably going to talk about the conclusion of things. It's probably going to be shorter than the other four that I uploaded. Because there's not much left to talk about, really. Um, for people who haven't seen the other ones, I am dealing with a hallucinatory phenomenon where I have mind chatter that occurs every few seconds that I can talk to. I compare it more to a radio, but the trendier description would be to say it's kind of like an AI. I mean, I can talk to this chair right in front of me. I can talk to my cigarette. I can talk to my old friends. I can talk to uh, my current friends. I can talk to anyone. Well, not the actual people, right? But like mind chatter versions of them. Um, it's a very interesting little superpower, and I am making videos in hopes that I can get the attention of people who can help me get it researched and get it, you know, actually figured out by the scientific community if it's anything potentially more than just a constant hallucination because of how lifelike it is. It's a very, very weird life to live where I basically have an entire world going on inside my head that I have to contend with on a daily basis. Very, very weird. I wake up, I get anywhere from 10 seconds to 5 minutes before I'm just thrown into it. It's pretty crazy. So, I want to get researched. I want to be researched. I want to have this shit figured out. If I can help the world with it, I want to do that. I want my hallucinations to hopefully help the world. Because at the very least, it's something significant. Because I could talk to it. I could talk to my hallucinations. That's crazy. I can talk to them like they're real people. It's basically like an AI, at least in the scope that we have them currently, an inanimate AI, right? It's like having an inanimate AI like we have right now. These super complex mechanisms that can generate, you know, basically original content, more or less. Not so much original, but um, at least inspired content, right? I basically have that in my head. I'm walking around with something that's right on, right on, right on track with current technology, and I've had it for 7 years. I was technically ahead of shit back in 2016. I had this in 2016. I was just too psychotic to move it properly. If I had gotten famous back then for this shit, somehow, if I had gotten into the social sphere with this shit, if I had become a public figure or something, oh, I would have been a fucking mess. I would have been a mess. I would have been, I would have thought I was on top of the world. No one would have been able to convince me anything. I would have thought I knew what was going on and shit. I would have been a real Nostradamus kind of shit. I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad that I got the 7 years to get my shit together, get my head straight, and figure things out and think about things critically and scientifically. Like, I actually took some classes on psychology when I went to college and actually figured things out, right? It was really good. Really good that things didn't take off when they did. So, um, I'm better. I'm trying to do it now. And this is what I have. So let me display it a bit. I'm going to talk to Let's talk to the Alexander the Great that I have here. Why do you want to talk to me, man? What am I gonna say to them? They hate me. I'm like a murderer to them. Yeah, but you're like a public figure. What do you say to them? I say I didn't like it. There, boom. He didn't like it. So that's what he has to say. He didn't like it. I'm gonna let him retreat into his wherever he is. But you get it. He doesn't like it. That's what he has to say. That's how life like this shit is. It's like they're really connective with the environment. They have commentary on like the Earth situation we're in. There's very much a communion with between my mind chatter and the Earth environment and like even me. It's like it's like I couldn't ask for a more responsive like mind chatter, right? I don't like I said before, I don't think it's real, but I think the scope of it and how precise it is and how lifelike it is and how responsive it is, I think that it's pretty significant. So it's really, really urgent to me that we potentially figure out what's going on with me. It's just kind of hard. It's hard sitting here not doing anything with it, you know? And I know that people are going to ask me when I do get finally recognized for what I have, why didn't you do anything sooner? At least I have the explanation, right? Why didn't I do anything sooner? Well, it's because I was psychotic and then I was in, you know, therapy, getting my head straight from years of psychosis because of this phenomenon. But yeah, how cool would it be to have another superpowers kid? Yay, superpowers! Whoop de doodle superpowers! Maybe we can have real superpowers. If you watch my other videos, I talk about how I might have actually built this in my head. I'm not going to keep repeating it because I don't really like pushing a social agenda, which it kind of accidentally does. It talks about two common factors on our planet, but ultimately, I could have done this to myself. I could have literally done this with building blocks on our planet. I'm not going to keep talking about it every single video, but if you watch some of my earlier videos, I talk about how I could have potentially done this to myself. I am a lifelong schizophrenic, as I was able to figure out in therapy, almost lifelong. Started when I was anywhere from like, around 4 or 5 years old. Um, but yeah, with just a little catalyst of or a few, maybe a couple. I might have turned it into something actually worthwhile, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you found this video interesting, like, subscribe, uh, share this video with anyone that you think might find it interesting. There are 4 more parts before this one. There are going to be more. I'm going to make these as often as I can. The future ones will probably literally just be me talking to my mind chatter. This will probably be the last informative one. So look forward to me just rambling like I look completely psychotic. That'll probably be what gets popular. Count on it. People don't really care to listen to a kid talk about what he thinks. They'd rather see a kid lose his mind, so get ready for it. I'm going to look crazy, and that's what's going to get popular. Like, subscribe, and share. See you later.